keeps control for Thompson. Pass for Stevens, wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
All right, welcome everybody. This is North Dakota girls basketball here from Lisbon, North Dakota. We're live on yourliveevent.com. We have the Lisbon Broncos sitting at 2-6 overall, taking on the Sargent County Bulldogs at 6-1. Sargent County following a little bit in your most recent North Dakota Division B girls basketball poll. They were at number 2 this week, coming in at number 6 with that 6-1 record. And the Lisbon Broncos coming off a loss over the weekend, coming into this game now with a overall record of 2-6. They're sitting at 0-5 in Region 1 Division A. And Sargent County undefeated in their region. That's sitting at 5-0 in Region 1 in Division B girls basketball. So that's your matchup here on yourliveevent.com. And I'm joined by my niece here, our great niece, I should say. So we're sitting here watching the basketball game. So Hazley, taking in the basketball game. Did you come here to watch anybody tonight? Mm-hmm. Did you? Who'd you come to watch?
Tegan.
Tegan? Oh, you came to watch Tegan. How about the Bulldogs? Did you come to watch the Bulldogs or the Broncos?
Both.
Both? There you go. That's my girl. Both. So, what about Laylee? Did you come to watch your cousin Laylee?
Uh-huh.
You did watch your cousin Laylee too. All right. So what is it? Go Broncos or go Bulldogs?
Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs. All right. So that's my great niece Hazley here to watch some basketball tonight. So on yourliveevent.com, you only get that kind of interview right here. We're going to step away and take a word from our sponsors, and we'll come back and get into our pregame on Your Live Event.
You identify maintenance issues on your planter, developing a plan that puts you back in control of your planter. That's what we do here at Agassiz Precision Ag. Stop by or give us a call. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Hey Lisbon, it's time to rally behind our favorite team. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are sending all our best wishes to the Broncos as they hit the court and field this season. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are proud to support our teams and community. Let's show our Broncos that we're with them every step of the way. Go Broncos! Your dedication and spirit makes us all proud. From all of us at the Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters, we're cheering for you.
Hey, welcome back. YourLiveEvent.com. We were hung up there for a little bit on our ads. Not sure what was going on there, but we're back live. Had a interview there with my great niece, Hazley. So Hazley goes to school out there in Milner, North Dakota. She's here to cheer on the Sargent County Bulldogs and the Lisbon Broncos. So she gave the right answer. She's here to cheer on both teams. Her mom teaches over there in Milner. So here with YourLiveEvent.com for tonight's matchup, Division A, the Lisbon Broncos, and then your Division B, Sargent County Bulldogs, separated by mere miles. With the towns, or should say Sargent County, with the towns of Gwinner, Milner, and Foreman make up the Sargent County Bulldogs, and then you have Lisbon up to the north. Broncos overall with a 2-6 record. Sargent County is sitting at 6-1. The Broncos are coached by Kara Tui, and the Sargent County Bulldogs by Randy Searstead. Looking at the Broncos as they opened up their season on the 3rd of December against Northern Cass, and they lost that one by a score of 49-69. They came back and played Richland at home. They lost that one 34-53 on the 12th of December. They played at Central Cass, lost that one by a score of 62-17 in the Division A contest. Then came back, played Northern Cass again within a 2-week span, and they lost that one by a score of 63-53. Traveled up to Oak Grove, played Oak Grove, and lost that one by a score of 57-34. Then put together a pair of wins right around the Christmas break or during the Christmas break as they defeated Inderland in the annual Mother of All Goat games inside the Lisbon High School Gymnasium. Retained Lisbon, the Goat, in that game or in that victory. They defeated the Inderland Eagles by a score of 55-45 and then defeated the Ellendale Cardinals over the Christmas holidays and came back and played Wapton on the 3rd of January last Friday and lost that one after the Christmas break by a score of 61-22, another Division A head-to-head contest. That was here in Lisbon. And then for your Sargent County Bulldogs, 5-0 in their region, 6-1 overall. They opened up their season on the 3rd of December against their region opponent, South Border, and won that one by a score of 77-27. Came back and traveled to Napoleon and won that one by a score of 54-30. Won again at Ellendale, 64-17 on the 10th of December. Played Kidder County and won that 53-43 on the 14th of December. Over the holidays, they played Cavalier and won that one by a score of 53-22. And also had a game on Friday where they defeated Wyndmere Lidgerwood, the Warbirds, by a score of 56-47 in another region contest. And then played state-ranked, now in the state rankings, Mayport CG. And the Bulldogs lost that one by a score of 52-48. Mayport coming in at number 6 in the most recent Division B girls basketball poll. And the Sargent County Bulldogs at number 6. Mayport is at number 7. Just to clarify that. Broncos next active after tonight's contest against Sargent County. They travel or have a game against Carrington on the 10th of January. And Sargent County next active against Linton HMB on the 11th of January. Just mentioned the Broncos also have a game on the 11th of January. So the 10th and the 11th of January, Broncos play Carrington, and then on the 11th they come back with a game against Hazen. Well, that is I guess the road this far for both teams as both teams opened up their season on the 3rd of December. The Broncos 0-5 in the region, 2-6 overall. Sargent County 5-0 in their region and 6-1 overall. We have a Division A versus Division B matchup here on YourLiveEvent.com. We're about 8 minutes away from our opening tip-off here on Your Live Event. We'll step away, have a word from our sponsors, and then come back to finish out our pregame show and get set for tonight's contest.
Favorite team. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are sending all our best wishes to the Broncos as they hit the court and field this season. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are proud to support our teams and community. Let's show our Broncos that we're with them every step of the way. Go Broncos! Your dedication and spirit makes us all proud. From all of us at the Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters, we're cheering for you. Anderson Seed Farms Incorporated is your local LG Seeds and Dairyland seed dealership. They offer the latest traits and genetics in both corn and soybeans along with alfalfa. Anderson Seed Farms is also a certified seed conditioning plant that grows, conditions, and sells Westbred Spring Wheat Seed, which was the top-grown spring wheat in North Dakota last year. If you'd like to know more about these industry-leading products, contact Anderson Seed Farms in Foreman at 701-724-3601 or check out AndersonSeedFarms.com.
All right, welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. We're broadcasting to you live from our Stock Growers Bank broadcast booth. We're broadcasting to you from the Stock Growers Bank broadcast booth all season long on YourLiveEvent.com. For Stock Growers Bank, it's your small-town bank and big-time partner with Stock Growers mobile app. Experience banking at your fingertips anytime, anywhere. Bank near you so you can go far with Stock Growers Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. This is your Stock Growers Bank broadcast booth. Sitting high atop the bleachers on the south side of the gymnasium. And looking at your Division A Region 1 standings for the Broncos, they're sitting with that 1-5 record. They're at the bottom of the region this far in the season. Central Cass undefeated in the region along with Northern Cass at 2-0. Central Cass overall 7-0. Northern Cass is 6-3. Valley City undefeated in the region at 1-0. Sit at 4-1 overall. Oak Grove at 1-1, 2-4 in the region. Wapton High School at 1-1, 3-4 overall. Kindred High School 1-1 in the region, 4-3 overall. And then Lisbon sitting in last place at 0-5 and 2-6 overall. Your Region 1 tournament this year is the 24th to the 26th of February. That's up at the Shield Center in the Sanford Health Athletic Complex on the NDSU campus. And your state tournaments back here, a little history in 2022 when Broncos are still in Division B. In Class B, you had Kindred defeated Grafton by a score of 64-40. 2023, it was Center Cass 58, Thompson 55. And your state champions in 2024 on the B side, it was Edgley Como-Pillier taking on Mayport CG. Mayport CG defeated EKM by a score of 55-41 to take the Division B championship. And then in that Division A championship where the Broncos now reside in Division A, it was Devils Lake defeating South Prairie Max by a score of 68-53. Well, your last 3 years of state girls basketball championships. And look at your latest Division B girls basketball poll and Division A girls basketball poll. We'll start with the A side. That's unchanged from a week ago. Number 1 team in the state is South Prairie Max at 5-0. Number 2 is Devils Lake at 7-0. Valley City is at 4-1. Carrington is the number 4 team in the state at 8-1. And Center Cass is at 7-0. And they are the number 5 team in the state. Other teams that receiving votes are Thompson at 6-2 and Des-Lex Burlington at 8-1. So that is your latest Division A girls basketball poll. Your latest Division B girls basketball poll. Number 1 team in the state is Benson County. They're unchanged from a week ago. Number 2, Kenmare Bull Bells moves up a spot to number 2. Tioga moves up 2 spots to number 3 in the state. They're at 8-0. Central McLean is number 4 team in the state at 6-1. Number 5 is Berthold at 9-0. They move up 2 spots from number 7. Sargent County drops down a few spots to the 6th team in the state. They're at 6-1. Mayport CG is number 7 in the state at 5-2. Bowman County is 5-2 at 8. Washburn, number 9 team at 7-1. And Maple River is at 5-3. Maple River dropping down from the 4th spot a week ago down to number 10. Other teams receiving votes in your latest Division B girls basketball poll. You had Oaks, Hatton, Northwood, Park River, Fordville, Lankin, Garrison, Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, Linton HMB, and Surrey. So those are your latest Division A, Division B girls basketball polls. We're still about 2 minutes away from our opening tip-off here with our pregame show on yourliveevent.com. Just like to thank our Bank North scoreboard sponsor this evening and throughout the fall sports season and now going into winter with your Bank North scoreboard sponsor. And then we'll also have your Olson Accounting halftime show as we'll go into halftime. Probably have to take a quick break, get some stats updated for you, and then come back for Olson Accounting halftime show once we get to that point in the broadcast. And then at the end of the game, we'll have your Agassiz Egg Precision Play of the Game and your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. So that'll be at the conclusion of this evening's game. So just like to thank those feature sponsors as they've been here all season long on your live event for Bronco Athletics. Looking at some of the games tonight in the area in Division A and then across the state, we have Oak Grove at number 5, Central Cass. Number 3, Valley City is at Wapton. That should be a great game to take in. Kindred's at Northern Cass and North Prairie is at Bottineau. And then on Division B side, some of your top 10 teams in action and some area games in Division B. We have number 3, Kenmare Bullvells taking on Lewis and Clark. Number 5, Tioga is at Nedros. Number 10, Lemoore Litchfield Marion's at Enderlin. And receiving votes on the B side is Grant County, Mont Regent at New England. Wyoming Lidgerwood is at Tri-State. Kidder County is at Napoleon. And Barnes County is at Medina Pingree Buchanan. So those are some of your area contests in Division A, Division B, and top 10 matchups this evening that are taking place across the state and locally at your high schools. And just for those of you interested in that Bison score, the Bison are up going into halftime now by a score of 21-3. So Bison jumped out to an early 14-0 lead in the first quarter, and now it's 21-3 for those maybe not tuned in at this point in the Bison football broadcast, but the Bison lead in the hunt for that FCS National Championship. They're now up 21-3. So you're watching yourliveevent.com. We'll step away as we're going to get ready to go into our starting lineups in our national anthem. So we'll step away, return for those lineups in a minute.
Sargent Central Public School, helping others create themselves, things, and opportunities. It's home to a variety of wonderful opportunities, including a 24/7, 365 community wellness center, a 3rd through 12th grade smart lab, free pre-kindergarten, 1-to-1 student devices, and 12 weeks paid parental leave. For more information, please visit sargentcentral.org. Good luck, athletes, and good luck, Sargent County Bulldogs. Together is Central.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
You don't have to go alone. I will bring you through the storm. I will lift you up. No, you're not on your own. I will be the light that carries you through the storm. I will lift you up.
All right, welcome back. Your liveevent.com. Finished up our national anthem. We're all getting into our starting lineup for Sargent County Bulldogs. We have at guard 5'2" senior number 2 Emma Bixby, forward 5'10" senior number 14 Liliana Lee, forward 5'9" junior number 22 Carly Cadoon, forward 5'7" senior number 35 Sadie Newstall, forward 5'11" senior number 41 Ashlyn Sundquist. And the Bulldogs are coached by Randy Searsted and assisted by Katie Bixby and Hunter Bussman. And now for the home teams on the scoreboard, the Lisbon Broncos. Starting at guard is 5'6" junior number 4 Riot Wertman. Guard 5'6" sophomore number 5 Bryn Wilsey. Forward 5'7" sophomore number 14 Cameron Hoff. Guard 5'4" sophomore number 21 Brinley Differding. And forward 5'6" senior number 32 Jada Coonsey. And the Broncos are coached by Kara Tui, assisted by Elizabeth Holbert and Barb Sweet. Those are your starting lineups. The officials taking off their jackets, grab the basketball, just bump each other, and ready now for opening tip-off inside the Lisbon High School Gymnasium. So the Broncos with Wertman, Wilsey, Hoff, Differding, and Coonsey on the floor. The Bulldogs with Bixby, Lee, Cadoon, Newstall, and Sundquist. And that big tap by Hoff taken by the Bulldogs, so Differding not able to chase it down for the Broncos. Passed inside, basket put up, partially blocked by the Broncos, and then rebound by Lee with the rebound in the basket. So Sargent County up 2-0 and steal it. Number 6 team in the state. So we are in the first quarter of play inside the Lisbon High School Gymnasiums. Now the Broncos with the ball. And Wertman just stepped on the line. So our score is 2-0 at the start of the first quarter. 7:12 on the clock. That's passed over to the near corner, and the shot three-pointer up, no good. Rebound by the Broncos. Look like Hoff with the rebound. And they're tied up underneath the basket. Bonus goes to the Broncos. The Broncos will retain possession. Now 7 minutes in the first quarter. 2-0 lead for the Bulldogs. Bucket put up, rebound, and a putback by Lee for the Bulldogs. There's Wertman with the ball for the Broncos. Dishes it out to Coonsey for three. No good. Rebound by Wilsey. So Wilsey with the rebound. Wertman from downtown lets it go. No good. A rebound by Bixby. Bixby brings it down court. Goes coast to coast. And she's fouled on the shot by Wilsey. So Wilsey with the foul. Send Bixby to the line. So Bixby goes to the line. Her shot is good by Bixby. No doubt about that one. All the Bulldogs up 3-0. Second one also good. 2 for 2 from the line. Make Coach Searstead happy. There's Wertman. That was knocked away, partially blocked by Cadoon. Balls to Cadoon, left-handed side, no good. Saved by Differding to Cadoon, off the backboard, and good for 2. A rebound for Differding and the turnover. Didn't see who got the steal on that for Sargent County. Could have been Bixby. There's Differding getting it, working into Hoff. Little jump shot. No good. Pulls up. No good. Rebound by Cadoon. Cadoon quickly down court. That's broken up by Wilsey. Hustling for the ball and tied up. So Wilsey with the hustle.
Checking in for the Broncos, number 10, Bria Sweet.
So it is 6-0 in the first quarter. 5:45 on the clock. So far unanswered by the Broncos. Cadoon puts it up, no good. Rebound, there's Hoff with the board. She has 2 in the game here in the first quarter. There's Sweet, brings it down court, pulls up at the three-point line, the far corner, back to Hoff. Differding drives in right side, dishes it back to Sweet for 3. Up, no good, a little bit too much on it. There's rebound, that's Lee with the rebound. Unchallenged as the Bulldogs move it down court. Bixby drives in. Cadoon, easy bucket. No, misses it. Had the easy layup. Rolled off, no good. Shot put up, also no good. Rebound by Hoff. She throws it out to Wertman, doesn't connect. Working it back inside. So Hoff with 3 boards for the Broncos. That's shot put up, no good. That was Newstole. Back to Newstole. She's going to work back around the top of the key. Cadoon for 3. Off, no good. Rebound finally by the Broncos, tied up. And the bonus will go to the Broncos, according to the board. That was Sweet in the game for Lisbon. Off the bench with the rebound. So still 6-0, 4:39 on the clock. Ooh, Differding is called for travel. Got kind of tied up by Cadoon. Stopped the dribble. Differding not able to stop or pivot on a dime. Gets called for the travel. Now 4:30 on the clock. There's Bixby, brings it down court. Lee back to Bixby inside to Cadoon. That's knocked out by Wilsey. So Wilsey knocks it out. Wilsey with the tough task guarding Cadoon. Cadoon, little jump shot, puts it up. She's fouled by Wilsey. I think that's Wilsey's second. Here's Coonsey checking in. 4:15, first shot up and good for Cadoon. Telling you, every free throw that goes in makes the coach smile a little bit bigger. Second one up. That one rolls around. No good. Cadoon 1 for 2 from the line. Bulldogs now 3 of 4. Differding loses the ball. So turnover by Differding. That shot put up for 3, no good. So Newstall trying to find the range. That shot's no good for Newstall. 7-0 is your score. 3:59 on the clock. So we have a timeout here on the floor, a media timeout. We will step away on yourliveevent.com.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
When you choose Farmers Union Insurance, you're backed by an insurance policy provider that meets your specific requirements. At Farmers Union Insurance Gullison Olson Agency, they offer reliable insurance policies from homeowners, farm and ranch, contractors, small businesses, and more. Let Lance, Shelby, and the staff at Gullison Olson Agency take care of you today. For more information, stop into their office on Main Street in Lisbon for Farmers Union Insurance, Gullison Olson Agency.
All right, welcome back to yourliveevent.com. 2-6 Broncos taking on the 6-1 Sargent County Bulldogs. Bulldogs ranked number 6 in the state, dropping last week from the number 2 spot. Here's Hoff, works it down court to Wertman. Had Coonsey momentarily, not able to feed the ball inside. Back to Differding. Broncos move it around. That's in the corner for Hoff for 3. Nice rainbow shot, no good. Good looking shot from Hoff, just not able to let it drop. And that's taken away by Mallory Bogart. To Bixby, off, no good. Rebound by Differding. So Differding is going to drive in, loses it, in some traffic. Taken away, Differding still fighting for it. Now picked up by Bixby. So Bixby slows things down. 3:15 on the clock, works it, nice laser pass from Bixby to Lee. And Bixby with the assist. That's hit out by Bixby, broken up. But Broncos will retain possession. They're down 9-0. 3:03 on the clock. Bronco faithful still on their feet inside the Lisbon Gymnasium. Waiting for that first bucket to go in. Here's Differding. That's back to Wertman. Now 2:47 on the clock. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Broncos swing it back around. That's Hoff in the near corner. Gets a Differding, drives inside, puts it up off the glass. No good. Coonsey in there fighting with Cadoon. The ball pops loose. Bixby grabs it. Down court quickly. He's going to go baseline. Looking for some help. Feeds it to Cadoon. Double team. Now tripled. Fights through traffic. Gets the shot up. Saves it. That's a save and a foul. So a save by Chloe Bogart. And then a foul on the shot. So Differding whistled with the foul. That's Sargent County has yet to commit a foul in the game. Now 2:21 on the clock in the first. Lee puts it up. Shot no good. Second one, a little short by Lee. And still 9-0 your score. You're Sweet. Trying to work it down court, kind of telegraphed it, but Cadoon misses it. Pulled up by Wertman. Shot no good. Going to the floor. Looks like Hoff on the rebound. And a foul. So I give Hoff 4 boards. Really scrapping inside for the Broncos. 2:09 on the clock. So Differding takes a seat. He has 1 foul in the game. Here's Coonsey. Oh, just missed, kind of misconnected with Sweet. Bixby takes it down, layup rolls off, no good for Bixby. Rebound. To see who that was, number 41. Shot, still another rebound. That was by Bogart with the rebound. And now a travel finally called as Workman was dragging that foot around. The fans are calling for a travel. They finally got the call. 41 is Sundquist, so Sundquist in the game. Credit her with a rebound on that last offensive push by the Bulldogs. Inside to Kadoon, steps back, jump shot off, no good, rebound. It's like Bogart in there. So was Mallory Bogart with the rebound. Shot put back, no good, rebound. Gonna give it to Sweet. Sweet going through traffic. Here's Hoff. Over to Wilsey. He's gonna drive in the lane, kicks it out to Sweet for three. And off, no good, just short. Ball still bouncing in the lane. Picked up by Wilsey. And we have a jump ball. Still 9-0 to score. Minute 7 on the clock. 1:07 on the clock in the first quarter. You're looking, any Bison fans out there, the Bison at halftime are up 21-3. Went up 14-0 in the first quarter. Now 21-3 as halftime getting ready to conclude in that game. 54.1 seconds on the clock. We're in the first quarter here. It's 9-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. Shot put up good for Kadoon. So Differding back in the game. A foul is on Coonsey. So Coonsey with the foul. It was a missed shot by Kadoon, then a rebound. And now it's Broncos ball. Sargent County still at 10-0, 40 to 7.9 seconds on the clock. Here's Differding, brings the ball down court, now down to 40 seconds to Wilsey. Differding just out of reach. A little bit too much on it by pass by Wilsey. 33.7 seconds in the first quarter remain. That's a new stole to Bixby. Broncos with the zone. Put up to Kadoon. Little turnaround layup, no good. Rebound by Differding. Gets it to Sweet. Broncos have trouble breaking the press. Now Differding has it. Down to 15 seconds. Differding is just going to take it. In and out of traffic. To Workman. Steps back for three. Good looking shot. No good. Differding in there with the hustle. The rebounds are going to put it up. Oh, we have a foul underneath. Differding is going to try to get the Broncos on the board. For 10-0 in the first quarter. 2 seconds remaining on the clock. So Differding can get the Broncos on the board. Get that goose egg out of there. She steps to the line. First shot no good for Differding. Second one puts it up and good. So the Broncos on the board in the first quarter. Now 10-1's your score. Bulldogs up by 9. They're on the 10-0 run as time expires. Off the backboard, no good by Kadoon. So that is your score at the end of one. It is 10-1 in favor of the Bulldogs. Going into our second quarter play, you're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at YourLiveEvent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone in GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
All right, welcome back here at liveevent.com. Start of our second quarter, the Sargent County Bulldogs lead 10-1. They had that 10-0 run. So the Broncos on the scoreboard now with 2.2 seconds remaining in the first quarter. As Bixby starts things out for the Bulldogs here. That first quarter, we had Lee with 4 points, Cadoon with 4, Bixby with 2. I think I missed a basket somewhere for the Bulldogs. And that's put up by Sundquist. So Sundquist was 2. Now 12-1's your score. The Bulldogs convert on the opening possession of the first, or of the second quarter. Here's Sweet. Rolling back around. Kipple's in the game for the Broncos. Differding goes baseline, puts up the shot. She's fouled. Going to the line for 2. Differding 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
Also 14, Lily Lee, her second personal, first team foul. Really different line, shooting 2.
Differding's first shot up and good.
Cadoon back in for the Bulldogs.
So back to the 10-point lead, 12-2. Differding with both points for the Broncos, coming by free throws. Second shot rolls around, no good. Rebound. That's Bogart with the rebound. She has 3 boards. Differding 2 of 4 from the free throw line for Lisbon. There's Bixby, hands off. That's to Bogart. Chloe Bogart, hands off. The new stole back to Bixby. Gets it off a breakup by Differding. Turn around for Cadoon and good. Rolls around. Not sure we had athletic tape rolling around on the floor. Not sure where that came back. So Cadoon with the bucket. (14-2). And that's stolen away. A little fast break here for Cadoon. Differding hustles down. Rolls off, no good. The pressure by Differding helped out. So 14-2 is your score. Here's Sweet. Little pick set up. She feeds it over to Kimple. Tried to get it inside. Goes right into Differding's hands and good for 2 for Differding. Lucked out there. Looks like the pass was intended inside for Hoff. Went by Hoff. Differding picks it up for the layup. That's put up, rolls off, no good. Rebound by Newstole in the putback. So 2 points for Newstole. 16-4 is the score, and looks like we have a travel coming by way of the Broncos. So turnover by the Broncos with the travel. The Broncos try to get who's in there at this point. It's Differding, Wilsey, Kemple, Hoff, and Wertman. Inbound pass by Newstole, knocked out by the Broncos. 6:05 on the clock. That shot, no good. Put up by Sundquist, in just out of the reach of Cadoon. Broncos ball, 5:53 remaining in the second quarter. Here's Wertman. Oh, blocked by Cadoon, or broken up. Steal by Cadoon. Tried to get the layup. And the ball goes out. Last touch by the Broncos. So Cadoon with the steal. Tried to put up the shot. Just got a little bit too deep under the basket. 16-4 is your score in the second quarter. 5:44 on the clock. Bobcats come in. Here's Sundquist. Put it up, no good. Rebound. Hoff as she falls out. Looks like it hit off a Cadoon. I think it may be the official thought it hit off the Cadoon's arm. That's what it looked like from up here, but might have hit another Bronco and went out. Broncos still have a little hard time getting through this press. Differding moves it down court, feeds it to Kemple. Kemple's going to work it inside. Nice little turnaround by Kemple for 2. And a timeout on the floor with 5:29. Another media timeout here inside the Lisbon High School Gymnasium. You're watching your liveevent.com.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good students from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful, innovative opportunities for students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District, from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbon.k12.nd.us.
All right, after that media timeout, we're back here live from Lisbon High School Gymnasium. The Lisbon Broncos 2-6 overall, taking on the Sargent County Bulldogs 6-1 on the season. Broncos 0-5 in the region. Sargent County 5-0 in Region 1 Division B. That's a rebound by Bogart. Shot put up by Sundquist, no good. Rebound by Newstall. With the rebound and put up and good. Excuse me, that's Kadoon and with another rebound. And 2 points. So hits the rebound, turns around for the bucket. And we have a whistle on the floor, 4:48 on the clock. Broncos ball. They're down 18-6 in the second quarter. There on your Bank North scoreboard, 4:40 on the clock. Broncos down by 12. That shot put up by Hoff. And the high bounce ends up hitting the cable suspended from the ceiling and dead ball. So Bobcat ball. And that's Newstall for 2. And all the Bulldogs up 20-6. 4:10 on the clock. That's Differding is going to drive left side off the dribble, puts it up, rolls around, no good. Kempel's in there fighting for it with Sundquist. Sundquist comes down with it, but Kempel and the Broncos retain possession. Now Sweet going in the game. So Sweet in the game. Kempel is out. 4:06 on the clock. We're in the second quarter. Here's Differding in the lane, put it up, blocked by Kadoon with the block. So a turnover by the Broncos off the block. And now Kadoon with the easy bucket on the steal. In the basket. And we will have a timeout on the floor by the Broncos. They're down now by a score of 22-6 with 3:40 remaining in the second quarter play. We'll step away, have another word from our sponsors.
Focused on academic excellence and community involvement, North Sargent is where students thrive. With small class sizes and personalized attention, we ensure every student gets the support they need to succeed, both in the classroom and beyond. Proud to be a part of our growing community, we're shaping tomorrow's leaders today. North Sargent School, preparing learners today to thrive in the future.
In today's fast-paced world, your business needs more than just numbers. It needs an alphabet roadmap with Olson Accounting. A is for accounts payable, where every dollar counts. B stands for balance sheets, keeping your finances on track. And C represents cash flow, the lifeblood of your business. At Olson Accounting, they're more than just number crunchers. Discover the difference with their trusted expertise, personalized service by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
All right, welcome back here, liveevent.com after the timeout by the Broncos. Mears in the game for Lisbon. Brought it down court, handed off to Wilson. Now back to Mears. Differding is going to drive in, pulls up, shoots for 2, no good, rolls around, rebound Ball still loose on the floor. Sweet tries to get it out. Tried to force the ball kind of through the center of the lane. And turnover as it's knocked down by the Bulldogs. Give Cadoon the steal. Here's Bixby, 3:03 on the clock. Broncos are down 22-6 in the second quarter. That's for three from Bogart, good. So Bogart with the three-pointer. Here's Wertman steps back for three. Nice shot. Oh, good. Mayers. To Wertman, broken up. Good play. Looks like Bixby over there at the steal. She feeds it to Cadoon. Now to Lee, working inside. To Bogart, drives the lane, puts it up off the dribble, no good. Rebound by Mayers. Mayers with the rebound to Sweet, inside the lane to Differding. Just misses. Wilsey with the rebound. Put up by Wertman, no good. 25-6 is the score. No, Bixby saves it. Or Bogart saves it. Now Wilsey, still loose ball on the floor. And tied up by the Bulldogs. So Bulldog ball on their end of the court. So offensive possession coming up now with a minute 58 on the clock for the Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs with Mallory Bogart, Chloe Bogart, Bixby. And that's for Cadoon from three. That's no good. Broncos ball. And also Lee in the game. So we got Bogart, Bixby, Cadoon, and Lee in for Sargent County right now. With a minute 52 on the clock, the Broncos have Mayers, Differding, Wilsey, and Sweet. To Mayers, off the backboard, rolls around and good for two for Mayers.
Carly Mayers scored.
Turn around by Cadoon. Gives it to Bogart. Turned away by Wilsey. Now to Lee. Lee working on the far side. Comes back around to the top. Turned away Wilsey with the defense. And foul by the Broncos, look like. So the quarter as the fouls reset. The Broncos pick up their first of the quarter.
First, second personal, first team foul. Ashton Sundquist back in for the Bulldogs.
So that foul going against Differding. It's her first on Differding, I think. No, or second. So Differding with two fouls. Rebound. There's Wertman's going to go right side. Lays it up and in for two for Wertman. So Wertman on the board. Give her the steal. Went coast to coast. And Wertman ties it up now with Cadoon wrestling underneath the basket. Now 53 seconds on the clock. 25-10 is your score. Broncos down by 15 after the first quarter. It was 10-1 in favor of the Bulldogs. So Cadoon, the difference maker in this game. Number of rebounds, block shots, and baskets. Here's a far pass over to Wertman. Feeds it into Differding. Is going to take it, goes right side, pulls up. Shot no good. Differding with the rebound. And she's fouled on the shot. 32 seconds remain. Or no, it was just knocked out, so no foul. Here's Mayers, looks to inbounds, gets it to Wilsey. 30 seconds on the clock. And that's blocked by Bogart. Wilsey takes it, drives the lane. And taken away by the Bulldogs and tied up. No foul now. So Sundquist with the block. It's a foul by Wilsey. So Wilsey with three in the game. All coming in. I said now 2 in the first quarter, now 1 in the second. She has 3 for the game. Broncos now with 2 fouls in the quarter. 17 seconds on the clock. We'll have our Olsen Accounting halftime show coming up. Driving the lane, that's Bixby. Rebound by Bogart. That shot put up and in for 2 for Bixby. And that'll do it for your first half of play here on your11event.com. The Sargent County Bulldogs lead the Lisbon Broncos by a score of 27-10. We'll step away, come back for the Olson Accounting halftime show.
North Dakota is Southeastern North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
The Sargent Central Dollars for Scholars chapter is a nonprofit foundation that supports academic success in the community. The mission is to mobilize the community on behalf of post-secondary education success for the students. Dollars for Scholars chapters help hometown students achieve their educational goals by raising scholarship funds, establishing endowments, and more. For more information, scan the QR code on screen or stop by the Sargent Central School District. This game is brought to you in part by David Bergman Agency and Stock Growers Bank.
All right, welcome back. Your Olson Accounting halftime show, little halftime entertainment. There's a bunch of kids out there shooting three-pointers, try to earn the prize in the center of the court. We are here for your Olson Accounting halftime show on your11event.com. For Olson Accounting, if you need help with your monthly accounting or payroll, let Cindy and her staff give you a hand. Rely on the friendly team of professionals at Olson Accounting for all your tax and accounting needs. Go to colsoncpa.com. This is your Olson Accounting halftime show. Look at your scoring for the Broncos. Broncos are led by Brinley Differding with 4 points. She went 2 of 4 from the free throw line. You also have Wortman with 2 points in the game. Kemple and Mayers both coming off the bench with 2 points apiece. So those are your scores for the Broncos. Broncos also Wilsey with 3 fouls. Differding with 2 and Coonsey with 1 foul in the game. And just look at your rebounds. Wilsey with 2 rebounds. Hoff with 4 rebounds, really making a difference there in that first quarter of play, fighting for all those rebounds for Hoff. She has 4 in the game. Differding with 4 rebounds in the game. Sweet with 2 rebounds, and Mayers I have her for a rebound along with her 2 points. And then a steal for Wortman for the Broncos. And that is your unofficial halftime stats for the Lisbon Broncos. For the Sargent County Bulldogs, and scoring-wise in the game, I have Bixby with 4 points. She went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Lee with 4 points. She went 0 of 2 from the free throw line. And Kadoon with 10 points in the game. She's 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Newstall with 4 points in the game. Bogart, that's Mallory Bogart with the lone three-pointer of the game for either team. She has 3 points in the game. And then Sundquist, I have her with 2 points in the game. And then looking at your other stats for Bixby, she has a steal and a rebound. This is just unofficial stats. Lee with 2 rebounds. Kadoon with 4 rebounds and a block shot. Newstall with a couple rebounds. Bogart with 3 rebounds. That's Mallory Bogart. Chloe Bogart with 4 rebounds. Sundquist with a block shot and a rebound. So those are your unofficial halftime stats here with your Olson Accounting halftime show on your11event.com. In the foul column for Sargent County, they have Bixby with 1 and Kadoon with 2 fouls in the game. So Sargent County sitting pretty good on fouls. Broncos with Wilsey with 3 fouls and Differding with 2. And then Coonsey also with 1 foul in the game. In looking at your first quarter, Sargent County led by a score of 10-1. The Broncos finally get on the scoreboard with a little over 2 seconds remaining off that free throw from Brinley Differding. And then now your halftime score is 27-10 in favor of the Bulldogs. So This is your Olson County Halftime Show. We'll continue on after a word from our sponsors.
Sargent Central Public School, helping others create themselves, things, and opportunities. It's home to a variety of wonderful opportunities, including a 24/7, 365 community wellness center, a 3rd through 12th grade smart lab, free pre-kindergarten, 1-to-1 student devices, and 12 weeks paid parental leave. For more information, please visit sargentcentral.org. Good luck, athletes, and good luck, Sargent County Bulldogs. Together is Central.
Hey, welcome back. Thanks for joining us for our Olson County Halftime Show here on YourLiveEvent.com. Your halftime score is 27-10 in favor of the Sargent County Bulldogs. They led by a score of 10-1 after the first quarter. Your scoring leader in the game is Carly Cadoon with 22 points, with 10 points in the game. She also has block shot and 4 rebounds in the game for Cadoon. The Broncos are led in scoring by Brinley Differding with 4 points in the game. She went 2 of 4 from the free throw line. And then also has 3 rebounds in the game for Lisbon. So those are your scoring leaders for each team. Here is about 4 minutes away from the start of our second half as we continue on with our Olson County Halftime Show. The Broncos sit at 2-6 overall. Sargent County is 6-1. Going back into some of those area games this evening with your top 10 teams out of Division B and your top 5 teams in action. Then also some of your local teams playing in the area tonight. On the Division A side, we have North Prairie at Botno. Kindred's at Northern Cass. Oak Grove is at number 5, Central Cass. And number 3, Valley City is at Wahpeton in Division A. And then for Division B, some of your top 10 team matchups. And then area games, we have number 3, Kenmare Bull Bells is at Lewis and Clark. Number 5, Tioga is at Nedros. Number 10, Lemoore Litchfield Marians at Enderlin. And then receiving votes in the latest Division B poll is Grant County Mott Regent at New England. Winemere's Lidgerwood is at Tri-State, Kidder County at Napoleon, and Barnes County is at Medina Pingree. That's your Division B. Some of your top 10 teams in action and local teams this evening. Some of those games in the Division A and B side also covered on YourLiveEvent.com. And then if you're tuning into that FCS championship game, that score is 21-10 in favor of the Bison. Looks like the Bison just punted the ball. They had a 4th and 16. Looked like they just punted the ball back to the Bobcats. So they're either at the end of the third quarter or almost the start of the fourth quarter here in that FCS championship game. But the Bison still hold on to lead by a score of 21-10. They led 21-3 going into halftime. They were ahead 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. And we'll turn back to Division B and Division A girls basketball. Look at your latest poll for Division A. Your number 1 team in the state, and this is unchanged from a week ago, is South Prairie Max. Number 2 is Devils Lake. Number 3, Valley City. Number 4, Carrington. And number 5 is Central Cass. Also receiving votes in your latest Division A girls basketball poll that was released earlier this afternoon. You have Thompson at 6-2 and Deslax Burlington at 8-1. And some of your Division B or your Division B girls basketball poll. Top 10 teams in the state. Benson County, the number 1 team, unchanged from a week ago. Kenmare Bull Bells moves up a spot. There's the number 2 team. Number 3 is Tioga. Number 4 is Central McLean. Number 5, Berthold. Sargent County drops down to the number 6. They were 2 last week. Number 7 is Mayport CG, as Mayport CG defeated Sargent County over the weekend. Number 8 is Bowman County. Number 9, Washburn. Number 10 is Maple River. And then other teams receiving votes in your latest Division B girls basketball poll. We have Oaks, Hatton, Northwood, Park River, Fordville, Lankland, Garrison, Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, Linton H&B, and Surrey. Well, that is your latest Division A and Division B girls basketball polls. Your Division A Region 1 standings. Central Cass sits at the top of the region at 2-0 along with Northern Cass. Central Cass is 7-0 overall in Region 1. In Division A Region 2, Devils Lake, number 1 team, sitting at undefeated at 2-0. They're 7-0 overall. They're also the number 2 team in the state. And out of Division A Region 3, your region leader is Newtown High School at 1-0 overall. They're 1-0 in the region. They're 6-3 overall. Deslax Burlington receiving votes in the latest Division A girls basketball poll. They're 8-1 overall. Have yet to play a region contest, as well as South Prairie Max, number 1 team in the state, as they are 5-0 overall. Have yet to play a region contest. And then out of Region 3, your top team is Rugby at 5-1, along with Bottineau High School at 7-2. Division A, Region 4, we have Watford City at 4-4. Shiloh Christian High School is at 3-5 overall. Hazen High School is at 3-5. So those are your latest region standings in Division A basketball as we start our third quarter of play on yourliveevent.com. That'll conclude our Olson Accounting halftime show. The Broncos with the ball the first 10 seconds. Brings it down court, Differding the Wilsey. That's for 3 and good for Wortman. So Wortman drains the 3 to start things out for Lisbon. That was from the near corner. Here's Cadoon, works around. Back to the far side. She steps back for 3 and good. They're trading 3-pointers to start things out in the second half. So Cadoon says, watch this. 30-13 is your score. 10-1 the Bulldogs led after the first quarter. Second, at halftime, it was 27-10. Now 3 again for Wortman. Wortman comes in sizzling. Now the score is 30-16. So another 3-pointer by Wortman. Starts things out 2 for 2 from the 3-point line to start out our third quarter. And it looks like we have a travel on Sundquist with the travel. Turns it over to the Broncos. 6:47 on the clock. Here's Differding, brings it down. Loses it. Hoff picks it up on the far corner. Differding works left side off the foot. So it goes off the foot of Newstol. And now Kunze inbounds it, gets it to Wortman. And Newstol was the defense. Wortman's trying to get loose, steps back for 3. That's off, no good. Rebound by Lee. So Lee with the rebound. Bixby brings it down, finds Sundquist underneath the bucket. No foul called. Rebound by Wilsey. So Wilsey with 3 rebounds and a whistle out far into the court. So Wilsey whistled with the foul. So she has 4 in the game. Now 6:12 on the clock. Wilsey subbed out with Sweet. So Newstol looks to inbounds. Sundquist on the far side, having a little trouble, gets it into Lee. Lee swings it out. Ooh, Differding. Oh, a little check by Lee. And blocked here by Wortman with the block. She brings it down court. She's going to try to go coast to coast. Steps back. Feeds it inside. Differding goes into lane for 3 for Hoff. No foul call, or no travel called by Hoff. Bixby works it down court. Well, Bixby drives inside the lane and travel. Oh, a foul. So hit on the arm by Differding. So Differding with 3 now in the game. 2 in the quarter for the Broncos. Wortman works against Cadoon with the rebound, puts it back up. Short, no good. Rebound by Wortman. So Wortman with the rebound. She brings it down court. 5:22 on the clock. Score still 30-16 in favor of the Bulldogs. Wortman for the Broncos. Went 2 for 2 to open things up from the 3-point line. Puts up another one. That one rolls around, no good. Differding with the rebound for Lisbon. She has 4 in the game. That's taken away. Hoff wasn't working underneath the basket, but Sundquist takes it away with the steal. Broncos still ties it up. Here's Hoff, and the Broncos will retain possession if it's a jump ball. So give Sundquist the steal. However, with 2 points in the game, a block shot and a steal and a couple rebounds. It's for 3 from Wertman, off no good. Rebound by Coonsey, ball still rolling around, tied up. Now Bulldog ball underneath the bucket. Score now, FCF championship, 21-18 is the score. 21-18. They're still in the third quarter. Looks like 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Here it's 30-16. Bulldogs have the ball. They drive inside. Bixby works it into Kadoon. Stolen away. That's tipped away by Wertman to Hoff. So Diffting goes left side. She puts it up in either the foul or the travel. So you got a foul called against Bogart. So Bogart with 2. First team foul of the quarter for the Bulldogs. Differding is 2 of 4 from the free throw line in the first half. First shot good for Differding. He has 5 points in the game. Next one rolls around, no good. Rebound by Lee. So Lee with the rebound. Bogart brings it down court. Lee turns around. Back to Mallory. Bogart left side. Kadoon puts it up. Differding is there, but Kadoon with the rebound and the points. So she gets her own rebound, puts it back up for 2. 32-17. Back to a 15-point lead. Kadoon with the steal. Goes left side, puts it up. She's fouled. A couple Broncos there, either Hoff or Wertman. So Kadoon will shoot 2. And we do have, looks like we have a media timeout. Not sure who that fouls. I don't know. It looks like that Hoff picks up her first foul. So Hoff whistled with the foul as we have a media timeout. 3:44 on the clock on that Bank North scoreboard. Sargent County leads by a score of 32-17. We'll step away, take a word from our sponsors. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
In part by David Bergman Agency and Stock Growers Bank.
Sargent Central Public School, helping others create themselves, things, and opportunities. It's home to a variety of wonderful opportunities, including a 24/7, 365 community wellness center, a 3rd through 12th grade smart lab, free pre-kindergarten, 1-to-1 student devices, and 12 weeks paid parental leave. For more information, please visit sargentcentral.org. Good luck, athletes, and good luck, Sargent County Bulldogs. Together is Central.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
All right, after that media timeout, first shot put up and good by Kadoon. Kadoon with the bucket. Second one off, no good. A rebound, that's tied up. That's Coonsey and Bogart. Coonsey the rebound. 33-17, 16-point lead, and that's carryover. It's like by Sweet. We're still in the third quarter play. 3:37 on the clock in the third quarter. Here's Bogart to Kadoon for 3. Lets it fly off, no good. Lee with the rebound up over the top of Coonsey. Gets it into Kadoon. Loose ball knocked away by Wertman. Still loose ball. Here's Mayers in the game. Feeds it to Differding. Left side off the glass, no good. Rebound by Bixby. Bixby quickly down court. Put up by Kadoon, no good. Rebound by Sweet, rips it away. Broncos down court. Coonsey is going to step back, slow things down to Wertman. Wortman steps back for three, lets it fly. Ooh, just off the mark. Differding comes screaming in, picks up the foul. On the board by Differding. So Differding came screaming through the lane, grabbed the rebound, and then fouled on the putback. First one's good for Differding. She was 3 of 6. Now 4 of 7 from the line. And also good. So 5 of 8. 33-19 is your score, third quarter. 2:50 on the clock. Bogart looks for Newstall, then fit it to Bixby to Sundquist, picks up the foul on the shot for Sundquist. So Differding picks up another foul. She has 4. Shot by Sundquist is good. So back to 15-point lead, 34-19. That one rolls around, no good. Rebound by Coonsey. Got Coonsey for 3. To Wortman, gonna step back. She's working against Newstall, tries to hit it off her foot. Back to Sweet, works it around to Kemple. To Mayers inside to Coonsey, that's stolen away by Bogart. That's Mallory Bogart with the steal. Bulldogs give it to Bixby, feeds it inside, that's off the foot of a Bronco. Bixby tried to force it into the lane, but goes off a foot, out of bounds. Bogart to inbounds, 2:15 on the clock. 34-19, that's put up by Sundquist and good for 2. You have Sundquist with 5 points in the game. Block shot, stealing a couple rebounds. 3 for Wortman. That's off the mark long, no good. So Kemple down there causing little problems underneath the bucket. And a loose ball, and it's like a timeout for the Bulldogs as they're up on the Bank North scoreboard now by a score of 36-19 with 1:54 on the clock. We'll step away, take a word from our sponsors. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
The condition of your vehicle. Trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customers satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system. Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings.
All right, welcome back. YourLiveEvent.com and your Bank North scoreboard. Your score 36-19 in favor of the Bulldogs. That's inbounds pass. Wortman was on it. Went off of Bixby. So Wortman kind of read that play the whole way. 1:50 on the clock in the third quarter. Bison looking to score, and they go up now. Touchdown by the Bison puts them up 27-18. They're at the start of the fourth quarter. And turnover by the Broncos. 1:43 on the clock, still 36-19 here inside the Lisbon High School Gymnasium. We're broadcasting to you from the Stock Growers Bank broadcast booth. Always high atop the bleachers on the south side of the gymnasium. Here's Bixby, feeds it inside to Sundquist, good for 2. The assist by Bixby to Sundquist. Connection is good for 2 points. Now 38-19. 19-point lead, biggest of the game for the Bulldogs. Mariners from 3. Oh, rolls off the backboard into the rim, no good. Rebound, that's by Bogart. Gives it to Bixby. We have Chloe Bogart with 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Bixby. Mallory Bogart setting the screen into Newstall for 2. Or excuse me, Cadoon for 2. Now under 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Here's Mayers, that's knocked away by Bogart. Kemple back with the defense. Broncos have Wilsey and Differding in foul trouble. Closing in on the final 20 seconds of the third quarter. And the bucket counts off the whistle, so Cadoon followed through on the shot. And she scores the basket and going to the free throw line. That one off, no good. That's a rebound by Wertman. Here's Mayers tried to feed it inside to Coonsey. Missed Coonsey. Wertman tried to get a hand on it. Bixby brings it down court, top of the key. Works it to Sundquist. Pulls up for two. And good for Sundquist. Now 44-19 in favor of the Bulldogs. Final 5 seconds of the quarter. Mayers going to work it around. That's hit out of bounds. So Broncos will retain possession. Lee's in the game for the Bulldogs. Sundquist takes a seat. Hoff in. Not sure who's went out for the Broncos, but Hoff is in. Here's Kemple playing for the last shot. Put up by Sweet and blocked by Bogart. And that does it for your third quarter of play. Your score on your Bank North scoreboard is now 44-19 in favor of the Sargent County Bulldogs. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Hey, our start of our fourth quarter, your Bank North scoreboard. Sargent County Bulldogs lead the Broncos by a score 44-19 on the inbound pass. That's good. Good for two. So the Bulldogs open up. Cadoon now with unofficially 22 points in the game. Here's Wilsey with 4 fouls. Feeds it to Sweet. That's back to Wertman. Now to Sweet. Back to Differding. Top of the key. Works it inside to Hoff. Turns around. Hoff all alone, puts it up good for 2 for Hoff. So good instinct by Hoff. Kind of hesitated on the shot, but ends up getting it to fall. Now 44-21. We're in the fourth quarter of play. There's Bogart to Lee. Now to Bixby. And a steal by Wertman with the steal. Takes it away from Cadoon and a foul on Bixby. So Bixby picks up her first personal foul, first team foul of the quarter. Team fouls reset at the end of each quarter. 7:07 on the clock, third quarter. Fed it to Hoff again. A little bit quicker on the turnaround. That's good by off the dribble by Differding. So Hoff feeds it to Differding off the dribble, good for 2. Now 46-23. And that's 6:46 on the clock in the third quarter. And Differding air feeds it now to Wilsey. And Wertman loses control. 6:36 on the clock. We're in the fourth quarter. 46-23 on the Bank North scoreboard. You're watching the game. Tommy Malott just ran in a touchdown. Now it's 24-28 in favor of the Bison. Bison are up by 4. They're in the fourth quarter. Here's Wilsey. Wilsey gets it to Differding. Off the block for Wilsey. That's for 3 for Workman, no good. Wilsey back there with Lee. Broncos with the press, gets it to Bixby. So Bixby works it inside to Bogart. Bogart turned back by the Broncos. Now knocked away by Wortman. Here's Kadoon. Gonna step back 3. Up, rolls around, no good. Rebound by Bogart, puts it up off the rim and good for Mallory Bogart for 2. So she got the rebound and the putback. Now 48-23 is your score. Here's Wilsey, pulls it down. Sweet swings it over to Wortman. Wortman looks for Wilsey. Wortman back to Differding, is going to drive the lane, puts it up off the glass. Good for 2 off the dribble for Differding. Here's Bogart on the dribble. Now pulls up, feeds it to Bixby. Bixby's going to work around the right side and goes to the bucket, off the glass, rolls around good. Oh, rolls out. Gets her own rebound, turns around for Bixby, and you have a foul. So that's going on Kadoon. Kadoon picks up the foul. Wortman with the rebound.
Sundquist and Ondang in for the Bulldogs.
Wortman brings it down, 4:58 remaining. We're in the fourth quarter. Bank North scoreboard, 48-25. That three-pointer put up by Wilsey, no good. Kadoon with the rebound. He goes down court, pulls up at the free throw line, good for 2. Now up by 25. Put over to Wortman, all alone for 3. That's long, no good. Rebound by Wilsey. And turnover by the Broncos. Now Bixby to take it out. 4:30 on the clock. Still 50-25 on the Bank North scoreboard. Here's Bixby. Hands it to Kadoon. Kadoon comes around now to the left side. Hands it off to Lee. Little pick set up at top of the key to Bixby. Nice play by the Bulldogs. That was a little screen set up by Lee. Frees up Bixby. He goes to the bucket for 2. 25-52. Rebound. And players still going to the floor. So went to the floor hard. That's Differding and Sundquist. 3:59 on the clock. Broncos retain possession.
Media timeout.
And we do have a medium timeout here. We're in the fourth quarter with 3:59 remaining. Your Bank North scoreboard is 52-25 in favor of the Bulldogs. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
And that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Brecken from Agassiz Precision.
All right, welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. We're in the fourth quarter play, 3:59 on the clock on the Bank North scoreboard. The Bulldogs are up by a score of 52-25. Inbounds pass goes to Differding. She drives the lane off the dribble, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Sundquist. Sundquist looks down court, feeds it over to Kadoon for 3. Nice looking shot and drops it. Well, Carly Cadoon scores her 1,000th point off of that three-point bucket. And now the Bulldogs are up 55-25. And Cadoon comes out of the game. She gets a standing O from the Bulldog fans. Your score in the fourth quarter, 3:42 on the clock, 55-25 in favor of the Bulldogs. Here's Differding. That's for three from Wertman. Rolls around, no good. We'll see with the rebound for the Broncos. Hustling after it. She has 4 fouls. And that goes off the foot of Bogart. 3:17 on the clock. Coonsey checks in. Wilsey checks out for Lisbon. Still 55-25. Here's your score at the Big North scoreboard. Here's Differding to Wertman. So Wertman, he wanted to step back, throws up the three. Hoff with the ball, 2:45 on the clock. Back to Sweet, works it inside to Hoff. Hoff turns around, is going to drive in, puts it up and off the fingertips for Hoff, good for 2. So 55-27, we're in the fourth quarter. That's fed to Bogart. Left side, puts it up and in, good for 2 for Chloe Bogart. And that's her first 2 points of the game. Bobcats up by 30. Here's Hoff, drives in left side off the dribble, puts it up and in for 2 for Hoff. So Hoff's starting to heat up. A little more confidence off the shot. 57-29 is the score. Down to minute 50 remaining in the fourth quarter. That's to Hoff with the steal. So give Hoff the steal. Brings it down to Sweet for 2 off the layup. (57-31), minute 33 subs. We got a lineup change going in for the Broncos. Subs in for both sides now. The score is 57-31. Here's Kemple with the steal. Laley Dick down court, loses it, and hit out by the Bulldogs. So minute 3 remaining in the fourth quarter. Kemple inbounds it to Adair. Works it over to Laley Dick for 3. No good. Short by Laley. So now down to under 40 seconds remaining. Bulldogs working it back to the right side. Top of the key. Feeds it over. Goes baseline. Here's Kemple with the defense for the Broncos. Down to 25 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Drives inside, off the glass, no good. Rebound. Looks like by Welton. And the Bulldogs, they'll just run out the clock down to final 5 seconds in our fourth quarter. Up your Bank North scoreboard, that's your final. 57-31 as the Sargent County Bulldogs down the Lisbon Broncos Division A matchup against Division B. And Carly Cadoon scores her 1,000th point this evening. So you will step away, come back from a post-game show. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
Dealer. We specialize in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and offer the full line of precision planting products. Walking your fields with you, helping you identify maintenance issues on your planter, developing a plan that puts you back in control of your planter. That's what we do here at Agassiz Precision Ag. Stop by or give us a call. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Hey Lisbon, it's time to rally behind our favorite team. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are sending all our best wishes to the Broncos as they hit the court and field this season. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are proud to support our teams and community. Let's show our Broncos that we're with them every step of the way. Go Broncos! Your dedication and spirit makes us all proud. From all of us at the Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters, we're cheering for you. Anderson Seed Farms Incorporated is your local LG Seeds and Dairyland seed dealership. They offer the latest traits and genetics in both corn and soybeans along with alfalfa. Anderson Seed Farms is also a certified seed conditioning plant that grows, conditions, and sells Westbred Spring Wheat Seed, which was the top-grown spring wheat in North Dakota last year. If you'd like to know more about these industry-leading products, contact Anderson Seed Farms in Foreman at 701-724-3601 or check out AndersonSeedFarms.com.
Sargent Central Public School, helping others create themselves, things, and opportunities. It's home to a variety of wonderful opportunities, including a 24/7, 365 community wellness center, a 3rd through 12th grade smart lab, free pre-kindergarten, 1-to-1 student devices, and 12 weeks paid parental leave. For more information, please visit sargentcentral.org. Good luck, athletes, and good luck, Sargent County Bulldogs. Together is Central.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
All right, welcome back. Your liveevent.com. That is your final score, 57-31 in your game tonight between the Lisbon Broncos. They now dropped to 2-7 on the season. Sargent County Bulldogs improved their record to 7-1 on the season overall. So that is your Division A, Division B matchup with the Sargent County Bulldogs coming up victorious, 57-31 over the Broncos. Sargent County led after the first quarter, 10-1. Going into halftime, it was 27-10 in favor of the Bulldogs. Coming out of the third quarter, Bulldogs led by a score of 44-19. We settled up with that 57-31 score as your final this evening. Look at your stats for the Broncos. They're led in scoring by Brinley Differding with 11 points, also 6 rebounds in the game for Differding. And she went, looks like I have her 5 of 8 from the free throw line, just unofficially. But she leads the Broncos in double digits with 11 points unofficially in the game. Also, we had Wright Workman with 8 points in the game. She had 2 3-pointers for the Broncos coming into that, or right away in that second half. Probably within the first 2 minutes, she put in 2 3-pointers for Lisbon. So Workman with 8 points in the game. Also, 3 rebounds and 2 steals. Wilsey with 5 rebounds and a blocked shot. Hoff with 6 points in the game, 4 rebounds unofficially, and a steal for Lisbon. Differding with those 11 points and 6 rebounds. Coonsey with 3 rebounds in the game. Sweet, 2 points in the game, 3 rebounds. Kemple with 2 points in the game, along with Mears, 2 points in the game for the Lisbon Broncos. And then for the Sargent County Bulldogs here in your postgame show, we have Bixby with 6 points in the game. She also had 2 rebounds, a steal, or excuse me, 3 rebounds and a steal. She had 6 points in the game. She went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Then Lee with 6 points in the game. She also had 4 rebounds and went 0 of 2 from the free throw line. And then Kadoon with those 27 points. She leads all scorers. She had 27 points in the game for Sargent County. She had 6 rebounds and 2 steals, along with a block shot. She had 10 points in the first half of play. Came away in the game with 27 total, 6 rebounds and 2 steals. She scores her 1,000th point after that second 3-point shot she had in the fourth quarter. Newstole with 4 points in the game and a rebound. Sundquist with 9 points in the game, block shot, and a couple rebounds. Bogart, that's Chloe Bogart with 2 points in the game, 5 rebounds, and then Mallory Bogart in the game with 5 points, a steal, a block, and then 4 rebounds unofficially. And that is your unofficial stats in tonight's contest, with Sargent County come out by a score on top of the Broncos by a score of 57-31. And now for your Agassiz Egg Precision Play of the Game, your local precision planning dealer here with Agassiz Precision Egg in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit plannerdoc.com. That's going out to Wright Wertman of the Lisbon Broncos. Wertman had just 2 points in the first half, and she came back with 2 quick 3-pointers here to give the Broncos just a little bit of momentum coming into that second half of play. So Wright Wertman with that Agassiz Egg Precision Play of the Game coming out of the or into the second half with those 2 3-point buckets within the first 2 minutes. And then your Enbridge Energy player of the game for your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy from Enbridge. Energy for life at Enbridge.com for your career opportunities. And that will go to Carly Kadoon. Kadoon on the day with 27 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals, also picking up her 1,000th point in her career this evening. And she also had 2 3-point buckets for the Sargent County Bulldogs. So Carly Kadoon is your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Your Agassiz Egg Precision Play of the Game goes to Wright Wertman, and just putting up your honorable mention for Precision Play of the Game going to Brindley Differding of the Lisbon Broncos. So that does it for our featured sponsors, along with Bank North, Olson County Halftime Show, and your Stock Growers Bank broadcast booth. So on behalf of our featured sponsors and all the sponsors here for your live event during the fall and winter sports seasons, I'd just like to wish everybody a Happy New Year, and we will see you this weekend as we'll have the Central Castle Letterman's Tournament live both days on your liveevent.com. So the sports announcer guy Brent Dick, along with our camera girl this evening, Kira Moss, signing off from the Lisbon High School Gymnasium.